Problems on clock. Important points. First, the face, or dial, of a watch, is a circle, whose circumference is divided, in 60 equal parts, called minute space. A clock has two hands. The smaller one is called the hour hand, or shorthand, while the larger one is called the minute hand, or longhand. In 60 minutes, the minute hand gains 55 minute on the hour hand. In every hour, both the hands coincide once. The hands are in the same straight line when they are opposite, or coincident, to each other. When two hands are at the right angles, they are 15-minute spaces apart. When the hands are in opposite direction, they are 30-minute spaces apart. Angle traced by hour hand in 12 hours equals 360 degree. Angle traced by minute hand in 60 minutes equals 360 degree. Let's do some example. Find the angles between the hour hand and the minute hand of a clock when the time is 3:25. Angle traced by hour hand in 12 hours equals 360 degree. Angle traced by it in 3 hours 25 minutes, that is, 41 by 12 hours, is equal to 360 by 12 into 41 by 12 degree. And it comes out to be 102, 1 by 2 degree. Similarly, angle traced by minute hand in 60 minutes equals 360 degree. Angle traced by it 25 minute is equal to 360 by 12 into 25, that comes out to be 150 degree. As we seen, angle traced by hour hand in 3 hours 25 minutes is equal to 102, 1 by 2 degree. And angle traced by minute hand in 25 minute is equal to 150 degree. Required angle is calculated by 150 minus 102, 1 by 2. That is equal to 47, 1 by 2 degree. Another example. At what time between 2 and 3 o'clock will the hands of clock be together? Two different times, 2 o'clock and 3 o'clock. At 2 o'clock, the hour hand is at 2, and the minute hand is at 12. That is, they are 10-minute spaces apart. To be together, the minute hand must gain 10 minute over the hour hand. As we know, 55 minute are gained by minute hand is in 60 minute. Therefore 10 minutes gained by minute hand will be in 60 by 55 into 10 minutes. Therefore, the hands will coincide at 60 by 55 into 10 minutes past 2 o'clock. Another example. At what time between 4 and 5 o'clock will the hands of clock be at right angle? At 4 o'clock, the minute hand will be 20-minute spaces behind the hour hand. Now, when two hands are at right angle, they are 15-minute spaces apart. So they are at right angles in following two cases. Case 1. When the minute hand is 15-minute spaces behind the hour hand. Case 2. When the minute hand is 15-minute spaces ahead of the hour hand. Comes to case 1, when the minute hand is 15-minute spaces behind the hour hand. In this case, minute hand will have to gain 20 minus 15, that is 5-minute spaces. 55-minute spaces are gained by minute hand, is in 60-minute. So, 5-minute spaces are gained by it, is in 60 by 55, into 5-minute, that gives 5 by 11-minute. Therefore, they are at right angle at 5 by 11 minutes, past 4. Now comes to case 2. When the minute hand is 15-minute spaces ahead of the hour hand. In this case, minute hand will have to gain 20 plus 15, that is 35 minute spaces. 55-minute spaces are gained by minute hand, is in 60-minute. So, 35-minute spaces are gained by it in 60 by 55 into 35-minute, that gives 38, 2 by 11-minute. Therefore, they are at right angle at 38, 2 by 11-minute. Past 4. Another example. A clock is set right at 5 p.m., the clock loses 16 minutes in 24 hours, what be the true time, when the clock indicates 10 p.m., on 4th day? Time from 5 a.m. on a day, to 10 p.m. on 4th day, is equal to 89 hours. Now as clock loses 16 minute, then 23 hours 44 minus of this clock, is equals to 24 hours, of correct clock. Therefore, 356 by 15 hours, of this clock, is equal to 24 hours, of the correct clock. 89 hours, of this clock is equal to 24 into 356 by 15, into 89 hours, of correct clock. That gives 90 hours, of correct clock. So correct time is 11 p.m. Final example. A clock is set right at 8 a.m., the clock gains 10 minute in 24 hours. What be the true time, when the clock indicates 1 p.m., on following day? Time from 8 a.m. on a day, to 1 p.m., on following day, is equal to 29 hours. Now, as clock gains 10 minute in 24 hours, then 24 hours 10 minute, of this clock is equal to 24 hours of correct clock. That means 145 by 6 hours of this clock is equal to 24 hours of correct clock. So 24 hours of this clock is equal to 24 into 6 by 145 into 29 hours of correct clock. That gives 28 hours 48 minute of correct clock. The correct time is 28 hours 48 minute of correct clock.